You may find yourself living in a teardrop trailer. And you may find yourself in another part of the world. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? So, I am in my little trailer right now, and I thought it was appropriate to do this first kind of, I guess, episode situation from the teeny tiny little trailer that I'm going to be living in. And this first episode, I wanted to start it off called Where Am I? Although the rest of it is going to be about my life and how I got here, I kind of want to start at the end. And where I am right now is the end, right? It's the end of this cycle, this pattern of loss and being lost and not being authentic and not listening to the lessons that life is teaching me. And so that's kind of part of the end of the cycle. The other part of the end of the cycle is that I am moving, I'm leaving, I'm making a big life change, and I don't know where that's gonna lead. But with death, so the death of my past hardships and traumas and everything that I'm working on really hard, overcoming, and the death of my current situation and living situation and everything like that comes a rebirth. So, and I have no idea what that is or what's in store. But it can only go uphill from here, right? I mean, we hear that saying all the time, but then it's like, oh shit, like something worse happens. But not this time. I am diving into my authenticity 100%. I am diving into being real with everybody 100%. I am giving as much as I possibly can of myself to others to hopefully tell my story, maybe inspire people that it is possible to overcome some really difficult situations, and it's okay to seek help, and it's okay to not talk about it, or talk about it, or it's okay to heal in your own way at your own time. And also hopefully have people see how life presents itself to you, and situations present themselves to you over and over and over and over again until you fucking listen. And so I guess my current situation, the end, where am I? I am here at the end, but I'm also at the beginning. And yeah, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about my current situation. My current situation is that I am fighting a lot of disorders, mainly due to the sudden onset of a neurological disorder, which has brought with it a lot of other disorders underneath it. That was 3 years ago, over 3 years ago. I just woke up with it one day. and it has been progressing since. I am not able to do things physically that allow me to work, not at my own pace, and take my own breaks and have help with things, everything. I am able to do these videos and be out of bed and be here with you due to finally finding amazing doctors that are helping treat my symptoms while they're also looking for possible causes and cures and things like that. So without them and them being amazing and doing everything they can to give me that little bit of spark every day for a little bit, I wouldn't be able to be doing this. And it was really hard for me to give in to that kind of system, like, the allopathic medical system, and taking all the medications and doing that, because I am a natural health doctor. And so for the first 2.5 years, I was working with a naturopath and other therapists and psychologists and things, and trying to do everything naturally, but I just kept progressing. And so it is a progressive neurological disorder. And so, it got to the point where it was quality over quantity. And I had to choose quality. A life, not being able to give and do the things that I knew that I needed to do, that I've known for years that I've needed to do with my life, which is this, sharing my story. Not being able to do that physically and just laying in bed and, was killing me. And it wasn't my story. I'm not finished yet. So I'm here. I'm on my medication, and I'm actually on the last round of the upping of the dose, because I keep regressing, and if that keeps happening, then I become a lab rat again. I've already went through extensive tests. I'm sure they have enough blood of mine to create 10 more of me somewhere in a lab. And skin and whatever, urine, everything. But let's just hope that doesn't happen. We're not going there. We're going to the right now. So right now, I'm able to do this. And right now, I am in a situation where I need to leave the place that I was living with the person who is legally my caregiver, who isn't good at giving care. And I am better off right now caring for myself instead of having that extra anxiety and trying to care for someone else and worrying about all of that. And so I live in a county where the HUD housing is closed. Applications are completely closed because there's so many applicants, and so that is off the table. I have applied for other housing assistance options. I've looked for over a year for somewhere else to live, and nothing is really available. And the other supplemental, like whatever housing situations, they have at least 2-year waiting lists. I have applied for disability. I had my hearing over 2 months ago. I'm still waiting to hear on that. I have been doing what I can with my own Etsy shop with art and soap and things like that, and a bunch of you know that. And I had to close the soap and apothecary and everything section because when I move into this like 4 foot by whatever 6 foot trailer, I don't have the space to store products. I don't have the means to keep things from melting or to make them or anything like that. So while I'm kind of in transition, I'm also unsure of how I'm going to provide for myself during that time of transition. So that is kind of where I am. I am moving into this teardrop trailer, which I am going to pull with my car, which needs the hitch put on it. And I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm going to do. I do know that I need to stay in the state because of my insurance and my doctors, and I'm not going through that process again of finding doctors that know my situation and understand my symptoms and are really fighting for me. That was really difficult to find because I got dismissed a lot. And so basically, the rest of the podcasts are going to be how I got to this situation. And if you followed before, I kind of had podcasts and they were starting at the beginning. And this is going to kind of be starting now and working its way backwards. And hopefully we'll find a nice meeting spot and the whole story will come together. And maybe I'll find meaning in it and you'll find meaning in it, and we'll just kind of see what happens. But for now, that's my situation. And if you feel compelled to help, I do have my art for sale in digital format on Etsy. That's basically what I have to offer. You can find other links to things on my website, which is wildmoonshop, SHOPPE.com. And I really hope that you stick with me through this journey. It is going to be interesting, to say the least. Which I have to admit, you know, my life's never boring. So thank you for watching and sticking around and being here. Let the days go by, let the water hold me down. Let the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground.